Why settle for bloated Windows 11 when Tiny 11 LTSC V3 gives you speed and support till 2032? Hi, this is Neil from Apidus. Today we're looking at Tiny 11 LTSC V3, based on the long-term servicing channel of Windows 11. That means stability and support all the way until 2032. Unlike the regular Windows 11 that's packed with bloat, ads, and useless clutter, this LTSC build is clean, focused, and built to last. No random features you'll never touch, no constant nags, just the essentials that let your apps and games run smoothly for years. Since you clicked on this video, you probably want a reliable and long-term system. I'll show you exactly how to set it up. But don't skip ahead, because near the end I'll share something extra that you won't want to miss. Inside the Tiny 11 Creator, all you need to do is hit build, and it takes care of the rest. Depending on your internet speed, this step might take some time, so be patient and let it work. You don't have to wipe your system to try Tiny 11 LTSC V3. Inside the package, you'll find the Xeno installer, which lets you set up LTSC V3 directly onto any drive you want. This creates a proper dual boot with your existing Windows. Just pick a drive without critical data and format it to NTFS. The LTSC V3 build needs about 5 GB to run, though I'd recommend giving it at least 15 GB if you plan to add apps, games, or development tools. And yes, even older HDDs work just fine here. In the Xeno app, load the setup file and click Start Installation. From there, choose the drive you prepared and the process begins. It usually wraps up within a few minutes. After that, restart your PC and you'll see a dual boot screen with Tiny 11 LTSC V3. If for some reason the menu doesn't show up, you can always fix it with a free BCD editor like Easy BCD or Visual BCD. If you're not a fan of using Xeno, or maybe you just trust the old school method, then Rufus is the way to go. It's the reliable tool that's been used for years to install operating systems. All you need is a USB stick with at least 4 GB of space. When you launch Rufus, it'll ask whether you want UEFI or Legacy Boot. Don't stress over that choice. If you're not sure, just leave it on the default setting. The only risk is your system refusing to boot. And if that happens, you can simply switch the option and try again. If you want to be certain, check your motherboard or laptop manual, or quickly search online to see if UEFI is supported. Before you start, here's one important warning. Rufus will erase everything on the USB drive. So back up your files, photos, or documents first, because once it starts, they're gone for good. After Rufus finishes, you'll have a bootable USB ready to install Tiny 11 LTSC V3, just like a regular Windows install, but without the bloat, ads, or background junk. During installation, pick the drive where you want LTSC V3 to live, and double check so you don't accidentally wipe the wrong one. If you need a different language, that can be added later through language packs. And if you're serious about pushing performance even further, pair it with my app, Velotic. Velotic is built for people who demand performance. It doesn't just raise FPS, it optimizes your entire PC. CPU and GPU settings are tuned automatically, junk files are removed the moment they appear, and hidden slowdowns are fixed in real time. With 500 plus advanced tweaks, you control every part of your system. Debloat Windows in one click, install apps instantly, unlock hidden hardware features, and manage power plans for maximum speed. Even storage issues are solved. Velotic compresses files safely, freeing up to 70% more space without deleting anything. This isn't a quick hack or a free cleaner. Velotic has been engineered over 3 years, tested by thousands, and updated constantly. At just $19.99, it's a one-time purchase that pays itself back every time your PC runs faster, smoother, and cleaner. If you want your system to run at full potential without effort, Velotic delivers. Once installation is done, whether you went with Xeno or Rufus, Tiny 11 LTSC V3 boots directly to the desktop. But don't click away yet, because the most important step comes right now. And yes, your gift is still waiting at the end. On the desktop, open the Configure app and enable the compression. This will shrink your disk usage dramatically, often cutting it nearly in half. And the best part is, you won't notice any slowdown in performance. While not mandatory, I highly recommend doing this. The process usually takes anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour depending on your drive speed, so let it run in the background while you take a break. Once compression completes, check your storage. You'll see Tiny 11 LTSC V3 using just 5 gigabytes. Yes, you heard right, the full LTSC build with long-term support until 2032, fully functional, trimmed of all the junk, running at only 5 gigs. Microsoft would never give you something this lean. Now that the install is complete, let's get you online. Open the toolkit and pick the browser you actually want to use. Chrome, Opera, Edge, Firefox, all ready in one place. Finally, you get to choose instead of being forced into Edge like on stock Windows. Quick question for you, what's your go-to browser and why? Drop it in the comments, I read everyone. Before we go further, take a second to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. Inside the Configure app, I've even added shortcuts back to my channel so you can always find new guides and updates fast. For real support and community help, my Discord server is the best spot. You'll find troubleshooting, advice, and sneak previews of future builds. Please don't rely on YouTube comments for support. Most get flagged as spam, and without screenshots, it's impossible to fix anything. Discord is where you'll actually get solutions. And one more tip, if any apps or games crash on you, just turn on paging files from the toolkit, then restart. They're off by default to save space, but enabling them usually clears up those crashes right away. Now, let's clear up the question of drivers. Are they really necessary? If you're into gaming and want every frame possible, yes. If you use more than one monitor or need an external display, yes. And if you depend on touchscreens, trackpads, or those extra function keys on your keyboard, drivers are non-negotiable. They make sure your hardware works as it should and unlock every feature your system offers. With Tiny 11 LTSC V3, you don't get stuck hunting the internet for hours. Forget the mess of downloading random files from shady sites. Just open the Configure app, click Install Drivers, and let it do the work. It scans your system, finds what's missing, and installs everything step by step. A few minutes later, your PC is fully tuned for gaming, productivity, or just daily use, without the stress of traditional Windows setup. You'll find the purchase link for Tiny 11 LTSC V3 Lite in the description. As promised, here's a gift for loyal viewers. Use coupon code APIDUS100 at checkout for a big discount. Once your purchase is confirmed, click Go to your items to access the Creator tool. Note that this coupon works only in selected regions. Velotic users, you already get free access to Tiny 11 and all future builds. I've put in countless hours making these tools fast and customizable for you. Now, I need your support. Like, subscribe, and share this video so I can bring you the next guide even faster. This is Apidus, signing off.